Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities, and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you will be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily somewhere in the video, and then comment hashtag the keyword with no spaces in between in the comment section. Good luck! Now, let's proceed with the latest Iraqi dinar news and intel today. Please take these information with a grain of salt, and please make sure to do your own due diligence. There's a lot happening right now in Iraq, and if you've been following the dinar closely, today's updates are going to feel like pieces of a puzzle finally locking into place. We've got major moves on the black market front, a timeline confirmed for Iraq's digital payment rollout, and fresh reminders from Kuwait's history that prove sudden currency shifts aren't just possible, they've already happened. But here's the part most people are going to miss. And honestly, it's the biggest signal that something deeper is underway. Buried in a headline about an international shipment from the UAE to Poland, there's a detail tied to the TIR agreement that almost no one is talking about. And if you understand what it really means, it changes everything about how close Iraq might be to a full-blown economic and monetary shift. Stick around because I'll break that down at the end, and trust me, once you see the full picture, it'll be hard to ignore where this is all heading. From Intel Newshound Guru Mark Z via PDK. Article: Kuwait on long bumpy journey toward stability. The economy was stopped cold by the Iraqi invasion and is starting a gradual recovery, but the tiny country may never be the same. This article was from 1991. They talk about how long it will be before they raise the value of their currency. Then boom, we have a massive increase in the Kuwaiti dinar. There are similarities to what we are going through in Iraq right now. From Intel Guru Bruce via Wiser Now. Program trades are now being activated in USN as opposed to USD. In other words, our new digital currency, the USN, is digitally backed by XRP, and that very positive thing for the value of our USN currency. Okay. So they're doing what's called program trades on various bonds or currencies that are paying out essentially in USN. Those need to occur for us to be able to receive our numbers, our notification emails, most likely Sunday night and Monday, so that we would be able to begin exchanges early next week, most likely Tuesday. We've got the timeline that we've had confirmed by 2 more sources to look for something happening. We will see how that shakes out. From Intel Guru Frank 26, Saleh continues to drive the point home to you Iraqi citizens that the black market that needed to be destroyed in order for the official exchange rate of the CBI to take dominance in your country and remove Iran's profiteering in the black market is approaching. It is so close, you can feel the warmth of it next to you. From Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram, you're receiving almost daily reports on the Israeli-Iran conflict because Iraq is right in the middle. What concerns Iraq concerns us as IQD investors, and according to the news, there is a lot to be concerned about. Please note the IQD is holding strong and is slightly higher than usual. The government has begun educating the public on nuclear safety procedures, shelter protocols, and the importance of iodine tablets should radiation exposure become a threat. This dramatic step shows us just how close the Middle East may be to a devastating turning point. Iraq is taking no chances. From Newshound, Guru, Militia Man, everything looks good. I like the fact that the mood is tempered. There's been a real positive outcome. The last few days have been kind of tough, a lot of anxiety. The data show they are moving forward, and it still looks positive. From Newshound Guru Samson article, under the TIR agreement, customs and international shipment transits from the UAE to Poland via Iraq. From Newshound Guru Claire, article, under the TIR agreement, customs and international shipment transits from the UAE to Poland via Iraq. Quote, the General Authority of Customs announced on Tuesday the transit of an international shipment from the UAE to Poland, passing through Iraqi territory within the framework of the TIR agreement. From Intel Newshound Guru Mark Z via PDK, comment, I heard Trump is holding the RV up. From Mark Z, Trump is not the key person who gets to release the RV. I have identified a key person in the U.S. Treasury that feeds misinformation or bad information, and that Trump is holding up the RV is a horrendous piece of misinformation being shared right now. I believe it's being done on purpose to divide this community. I am 100% confident Trump is not the delay. I have a great contact in the Chinese families that are putting up the gold. They are very uncomfortable releasing the RV while the current Iranian administration is there for the gold treaty. That is what I was told. From Intel Guru Frank 26, what does Iraq hold right now in their reserves, which is mainly oil? Let's put it at $16 to $17 trillion worth of assets to back up their currency. If you got $17 trillion to support your currency and you've got it at $13.10, don't you think President Trump is pissed about this? Iraq is currency manipulating the American dollar, and Trump is out to stop countries from doing this. I'm telling you, in my opinion, Iraq is the #1 country right now. There's at least 5 of them. I believe very strongly Trump is dealing with this. From Newshound/Intel Guru FNU LNU article, Iraq's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Fuad Hussein has cautioned closure of the Strait of Hormuz, warned that this could drive oil prices to $200 to $300 per barrel, exacerbating the global inflation crisis and negatively impacting both producing and importing countries, including Iraq. We are now seeing the impact of the war between Israel and Iran. Higher oil prices are a windfall for Iraq, but will cost the USA at the pump. I doubt Trump will put up with 1 minute of this nonsense. Before ending with the last updates, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is protocols. Comment below if you think we are close to the revaluation or the reinstatement of the dinar. You can be the lucky winner if you like, subscribe, and watch the main content of this video. This will be for this coming Sunday's giveaway, and the winner will be announced in one of the Sunday's videos, so you do not want to miss it. From Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram, Iraq is warning oil could go up to a jaw-dropping $300 per barrel because of the Iran-Israel bloodstorm. I want to be positive, but you can tell by the number of microphone in front of the foreign minister, 30 stacked high. This is serious. Iraq is in a state of deep concern. When Iraq is upset, so are investors. From Newshound Guru Militia Man, article quote, electronic payments to commence by July 1st, 2025. That's a pretty powerful situation because that's coming up in a few days. And finally, the last update is from Intel Guru Frank 26, article, Prime Minister's Advisor, Iraq is qualified to become a regional financial center with 4 strategic powers. A currency hub at $13.10? In other words, all this word salad is, we're rich, we're off the hook, we can do whatever we want with our exchange rate, and we're about to introduce it. So after going through today's updates from Mark Z's reminder about how Kuwait executed a surprise RI after a tough economic recovery, to Frank 26 painting a picture of Iraq crushing the black market to make way for the official exchange rate, and Militia Man confirming the July 1st digital payment shift, the momentum is clear. But for me, one of the most important and overlooked updates comes from Samson and Claire's report on the international shipment passing through Iraq under the TIR agreement. And look, this isn't just a headline about cargo. This is strategic progress that ties directly into Iraq's RVRI readiness. For context, The TIR, Transports International Routier, is a UN-backed customs transit system that simplifies international trade by streamlining border checks, reducing delays, and requiring countries to meet modern logistics standards. Iraq joined back in 2018, but what we're seeing now in 2024-2025 is actual implementation, and it matters. That shipment from the UAE to Poland, using Iraq as the land bridge, signals something huge. Iraq is no longer just oil-reliant. They're becoming a regional trade corridor. This aligns with China's Belt and Road, India-Europe routes, and EU-GCC trade lanes. But for Iraq to participate in TIR, they've had to digitize customs, upgrade border infrastructure, and build international trust. That means they're meeting the same standards required by the IMF and WTO, the kind of structural reforms that go hand in hand with a currency revaluation. Even more important, it strengthens the Iraqi dinar. Trade flows through Iraq bring in non-oil revenue via transit fees, duties, and fuel, and many of these transactions are settled in local currency or cleared through official FX channels. This reduces dollar dependency and boosts confidence in the IQD. It's the kind of groundwork you need if you want your currency to function regionally and globally. So in my opinion, this TIR milestone isn't just a logistics win. It's a tangible, boots-on-the-ground sign that Iraq is setting up a real sustainable environment for monetary reform. It shows the country is stepping into regional leadership, pushing digitization, and meeting global benchmarks. All signs that Iraq is preparing, not just hoping, for a significant monetary shift. That's my final analysis for the day. Let's keep an eye on how fast this track is really being laid down. That's all for the latest updates on the Iraq dinar. What are your thoughts of all the articles or news coming from Iraq and opinions from these intel providers? Furthermore, we posted a breaking analysis the other day. Iraq just made a major move toward joining the World Trade Organization by completing comprehensive technical responses, an essential step that signals a shift toward full international integration. While this might seem like a routine headline, it's actually one of the strongest signs that Iraq could be preparing to move off the program rate and take the dinar global. In this video, I broke down how this development ties directly into the RVRI process, how it connects with IMF Article 8 compliance, and why this moment could indicate the beginning of the end for the 1300 rate. If you've been watching for the clues and waiting for confirmation that Iraq is ready, this is the update you don't want to overlook. Most people will miss the significance until it's too late. Lastly, we will continue to post videos about the recent events and articles supporting the changes taking place in Iraq, so you don't want to miss them. Also, don't forget, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next one.